Hello folks, it's Polis Ranger. Today I'm going to be talking about the Five Nights at Freddy's series and how I think it's been going well. Now the Five Nights at Freddy's series have improved and gotten scarier, but also added in new characters. The first game having Bonnie, Chica, Freddy, Foxy and Golden Freddy, while the second game introduced the same characters but some other secret ones as well. Obviously Golden Freddy, but also the Marionette, with the third game bringing in Springtrap, and obviously the fourth game with the Nightmare characters. And that freaking Balloon Boy, which we all hate so much. Now, has the games got better and improved? Yes. Now the first one was well done at its time. It was pretty simple, it was hard over the nights. And I think everyone knew that every night was going to be very hard. Well, the first night was going to be the easy one, the second was medium, the third one was hard, and the fourth one was very hard, and the fifth one was expert. Well, that's just me guessing. Also with the 2020 mode, and then, you know, we had the interest of doors and lights, and then the second game came in, and the doors were gone. We introduced the flashlight mechanics, the Freddy mask, the Marionette box, and obviously the vents, and that was, I think that was way too much for people to get through, but we all managed to get through it. And then obviously we had Five Nights at Freddy's 3, which was just Springtrap, aka Purple Guy, with the simple concept of using sound, which was new. There were animations, but they were rough. Be it again though, Scott was new to it. And then we have the fourth game, which had nothing but animations, well smoothed, well done, and even with Scott's skills, he works very fast. And I think, you know, that's Scott for you. So the point is that the games have gotten better. We each have a favorite character in the games. We have the ones we hate. BB is the number one that everyone hates. You know, Foxy obviously has to be number one. And, you know, Freddy's going to be somewhere on the line. And we have all the characters, we have all the generations. Now, I know there are characters like the Purple Guy in his, you know, arcade form is not there. Phone Guy, obviously he's not there either. You know, Mike Smith, Jeremy Fitzgerald's, the characters that we played as, are not there. You know, not to complain, but it would have been nice if we had those characters there as well. Like, sort of in a mini-game format, you know. We see Purple Guy with Phone Guy, with Mike Smith, and many of the other characters. That would have been nice if Scott included that. And also the Crying Child. But the games were well done, but I guess we'll come up to the upsides and downsides. The upsides, there were major improvements, the games were challenging and they were very fun and had a lot of history and secrets. The downside, they didn't reveal any of the important questions. I think the Bite of 87 was the main one, and I think Scott wanted to get that one out of the way, so he can probably more likely concentrate on the Purple Guy, the puppet, and the other characters, because I think the Bite of 87 was the main one. So with that said, guys, though, the games were well done. I expect we're going to get a brand new game, probably more likely not going to be called Five Nights at Freddy's, because it's finished, but we could see returning characters, probably the Marionette, Springtrap, but we don't really know. But I have a feeling that we could have characters coming back into this new game. Not all of them, because it wouldn't make sense, but I have a feeling that we could have some of them, probably one or two, but I don't really know because I'm not the creator of the game. With that said though, I did say my thank you on the video about it though. It is very nice, and overall the games were well done. I know that people are like sick of them, but games are games, alright? I don't understand why people go on about and saying how it's annoying and everything. They're just games, and really though, it's like a work of art. I think that's a bit of a grey area, but you get the point really. They're games of one man created all this. If one person can actually make something so great than a bunch of numbnuts in an office at EA, then, you know, and plus this inspired everyone to make their own games, you know, Five Nights in Anime, or One Night at Flumpty's. There was going to be 1 week, but that was cancelled, and that's very sad. Being the first game, Five Nights at Treasure Island, which never got finished. You know, a bit sad about that. But any case though, guys, what do you think? What do you think? And here are the questions. Number one, if I can get my words correct, number one, do you think the series have gotten better? Number two, do you think this has changed a lot of people? Because I definitely know the Five Nights series has for me, definitely. But you can come up with your own questions, guys. You know, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for Scott, and you know, good games sadly end, but maybe the movie can reveal some things. I'll see you next time, guys.